What is up? Hopefully you're having a great day today. Now, for those of you who are watching this that don't know who I am, my name is Chris Shank. I run a business called the Trailblazer Fitness Academy. And what we do is we help men and women all across the country not only lose weight, but learn how to keep it off long term using very, very simple methods that are explained to you, hopefully, that anybody can understand of this complex thing that is weight loss and keeping weight off, I should say. So today what we're going to talk about is your workouts, okay? Why your workouts aren't necessarily the wrong thing, but they might not be the right thing, which is the important thing for us, okay? Because I'm not here to say that like my way or the highway, right? The things that I do for my workouts are meant for the goals that I have. And just because my goals aren't your goals doesn't mean that I'm right and you're wrong. All I'm saying is that if you're doing workouts expecting X, but it's actually yielding you Y, it's because of this, right? It's because you're just doing things that just aren't conducive to the workouts and to the fit. You're doing workouts that don't get you the result you want. It's kind of like if you were to like make spicy food and not put anything hot in it, right? If you don't put cayenne in something hot, it's not going to be hot or capsaicin, right? It's like you want X, but you're not doing the thing that gets you that result. And so there's people that I know that, like when I was a trainer at LA Fitness for 2 years, and I can tell you there's people that I still see now, 10 years ago, or from more than 10 years, been going to LA Fitness, that are doing the same routine, that have still yet to not get the result because they keep doing the thing that doesn't get them the result. And so hope in this presentation, I can kind of show you what that might look like, maybe shed some light on what you're doing, and maybe hopefully change your mind or point you in the right direction so that you actually can get the results you want, which is phenomenal. Okay, now if you're a fit pro and you're watching this, just so we're clear, this is very, very rudimentary, simple stuff that I'm going to be going over, so don't bust my balls on volume and time frame and tempo and all these things. We're not getting into that. We're just getting into basic stuff. If you want more than that, all you got to do is reach out, let me know. I'll go over this stuff with you. We'll get you a program that's set up for your goals so you can see what it feels like, and then I can teach you how to do it, okay? Just like learning a language through immersion is the best way, not by reading a book, okay? So with that being said, here are why your workouts aren't wrong, but they might not be right either, okay? We need to look at two different things. We're gonna look at weight and we're gonna look at volume, okay? Weight is perceptive, right? 20 pounds to you watching this and 20 pounds to me for whatever lift we're doing could mean completely different things. As an example, I can squat double my body weight. So if I can do that and you're not capable of it, the actual pounds don't matter. Weight is a percentage of your overall ability, okay? So we'll use that as the sort of example, okay? And then volume is the amount of times you do stuff, okay? Now this isn't necessarily time-based, it is repetitions and sets based. So to calculate volume, it is sets and reps multiplied, okay? So just so we're clear, that's what this is going to look like. So when I say volume is low for strength training, because it's because you do 3 reps of 6 sets. That's a volume of 18, right? That's the volume. But you're using a lot of weight. That's how you get stronger, okay? You do a couple lifts, really, really, really heavy. Make sense? We're going to go over that with all these things, okay? So that we're all clear. If your goal is to get stronger, you want to do this. You want to do not a lot of volume. You want to do a ton of weight, not a lot of volume, because you're only lifting it 3 or so times, 3 to 5 times, right? For 6 sets, whatever, okay? So at the low end, it's like 18, okay? Now, how we do this in the program, for those of you watching this in the group, we do this with tone workouts. Tone workouts are written this way: 8 to 10 repetitions, 5 to 8 on some of them, later down the line, of like 3 to 5 sets. See what I'm saying? Tone, that's the goal. So and I'll get into all these things in just a second, how we kind of pick and choose what we need to do. Okay, but that's tone. Now, anaerobic conditioning. This is increasing your ability to do hard things, like lift things for a long time. Okay, burning through your sugar, being able to do, what's the word I'm looking for? Being able to do hard things for longer. Okay, now hard things is all, again, perceptive. Okay, as a great example, bear crawling is hard. bear crawling, which is on the ground, right? You're like this on the ground, like this. And you do it for quite a bit of time. That's hard, really hard, compared to walking. It's a lot easier this way, okay? So your ability to do really challenging things for a long time, okay? That's anaerobic conditioning. You want to have pretty heavy, not super duper heavy, but pretty heavy, and quite a bit of volume, about even, okay? What this looks like in the program are will workouts. If you're not familiar with what will workouts are, you're going to do them in phase 3. We introduce those then, okay? Now, hypertrophy, getting bigger muscles, having more muscles, like your fibers being bigger, so you're capable of more strength, right? If you have an arm that's this thick as this pen, versus an arm fiber, right, that is as thick as this pen, this one is like twice as thick. So if you got these stronger or these stronger, which one is going to be stronger? If they have equal amount, which one has more capacity to get stronger? The thicker one, the one that has more junk in it. So we need hypertrophy. You need it so you can get stronger. You can only get so strong on this. To eventually, you need to make them thicker, okay? And how you do that is lots of volume with not a bunch of weight, like a lot of weight, like quite a bit, but not a ton of weight, okay? So I could probably move this to like right here, okay? So that might be off a little bit, okay? But you catch my drift here. It's a lot of weight with a lot of volume. That's how you get bigger muscles. What do you know? In the program, how is that done? Through build workouts. And if you haven't seen build workouts, those are in phase 3 as well, okay? Because that's where we start really fine-tuning how this thing runs, okay? So everybody, regardless of if you have 10 pounds to lose, 100 pounds to lose, you're going to go through these workouts because you got to build more muscle so we can keep this metabolism running, make your body stronger, all these sorts of things. Make sense? Hopefully that makes some sense. Now, next side, weight is down, really, really lightweight for a long time. This is aerobic conditioning. This is getting good at running pretty far while being able to go. Anaerobic is aerobic is both are good. Everybody needs both. You need to be able to do both of them. You should be able to run for a while, and if you need to, turn it up to where you can tap into some stuff where you can do really, really hard things for a while. Okay, how is this done in the program? This is done through heart style training, high energy active recovery training. This is doing Tabata-esque type stuff, 20 seconds of movement followed by 10 seconds of rest. This is where you get some aerobic conditioning. Aerobic simply means you're exercising with the ability to breathe in enough oxygen to sustain the exercise. That's all aerobic means. Anaerobic, without. Exercising without the ability to breathe enough to sustain exercise, which is why will workouts are way harder than heart workouts when it comes to, should be at least, if you're working hard, okay? Next is cardio. Cardio, not a lot of weight, done for a really, really long time. How is this done? Steady state cardio, hopping on a treadmill, hopping on a rower, hopping in the pool, elliptical, and just setting it, forgetting it, and going. That's steady state cardio, okay? And what's crazy about steady state is that you physiologically could probably go and run for like 10 hours straight if you wanted to, if you had enough motivation to do that, which is pretty awesome, okay? Now, why am I pointing this stuff out, okay? Is because if your goal is to get stronger, yet you are doing boot camp workouts somewhere over here, it's not going to make you stronger. You cannot have hot food without capsaicin. You cannot get stronger effectively without doing stuff that makes you strong. You cannot build bigger muscles by running. It doesn't work. You cannot get good at anaerobic conditioning if all you do is 3 sets of 10. It doesn't work that way. It's literally impossible. So if you're doing one of these things, all you got to do is make slight tweaks and adjustments. If you're in the program and you're not following the workouts and you're doing just YouTube stuff, that's fine. But I'm gonna tell you, this is where you're needing to be like follow these, the ones that I got for you. They're gonna get you the result that you're looking for. They're built that way, and I'm doing some tweaks to it that you'll be seeing in the video. I'm gonna go over it in just a second with you guys strictly. Maybe not today. I'll probably do it tomorrow because I only want one video a day. People already feel left like way behind when I do longer than that. So I'm only gonna do one video. Okay. But here's some small tweaks. If you're not in the program, or if like now is not the right time, or you have no desire, that's fine too. But if you just like follow me and watch my stuff for this, and you can take it for yourself, please. Like, there's a guy I know that lost like 40-something pounds just following my tips, which I'm like, oh yeah, man, like, good for you. Hell yeah. Okay. If you're like, I don't know, wanting to get bigger, but you're doing cardio, don't. Like, do 8 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions of a weight that you do, resting like a minute between, or like 45 seconds in between. Aerobic conditioning. Take the same workout here. Probably, maybe not the same. Take a workout that involves a push, pull, squat, and like a ab exercise. Push, pull, squat, and ab exercise. Those 4. Put a 45-second timer on it. Find a weight you can do quite a bit for the majority of that time, or get close to being able to do it for 45 seconds. Do that. Do a set of that and do it for like 8 sets. That'll get you 30-something minutes of stuff. Maybe not 8 sets, maybe like 6 sets, 45 seconds of each with a minute rest. That's going to get your anaerobic conditioning. To do aerobic conditioning, do the same thing, but for longer and with lighter weight. Same thing. If you can go in the workout, you're working this. If you're going and that 1 minute rest is like, I'm going to die, I need a rest, that's the difference. Okay. Now, with all of this, just so we are very, very ultra, super duper, very clear, 0% of this has anything to do with effort. You can have 100% effort in all of them. But if you're 100% walking in the wrong direction, it's still in the wrong direction. It's not a slight on you or your ability. All it is, yo, you're just doing the wrong thing. You're trying to learn Chinese, but you got a dang Korean book. Like, I know, sounds racist, I don't mean it. I know they sound the same, right? I don't know the difference. Spanish, Portuguese, don't know the difference. I know there's a difference, but I don't know what they are. They sound similar, but yo, you're learning the wrong thing. You're doing the wrong thing. So just do the right thing, right? Make the adjustment. But I like doing that. Cool. Then just be cool with the fact that you're not going to get the result that you want. You know what I mean? Like, you can't like hot food without capsaicin. It's just not possible. You literally can't do it. You've got to have the right stuff to get the right stuff. So with that being said, have a phenomenal day. Kick some butt, take some names, take this stuff, run with it. And for you guys who are in the crew, be on the lookout for a video tomorrow outlining some things I'm thinking of doing. I'd love to get your input because, yeah, actually I think I'm going to do it. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Cool. Talk to you guys later.